Hey, what's up, guys? Nitrafik here. I'm back with a preview for the Browns versus Eagles this week. I'm heading to the gym right now, so I got to make this quick. I'm just going to give you what I think should happen for us to escape Chicago with the Monday night victory. Okay, first of all, everyone thinks this is going to be an easy win. No, it is not, and I'll give you reasons why. Carson Wentz played his first ever game in the NFL last week against a really shitty Cleveland Browns team. When I say really shitty Cleveland Browns team, I mean worse than shit. They were really, really fucking bad. So, and on top of that, our defense played a really shitty quarterback in RG3. And yes, very shitty. He can only run the read option. They didn't run the read option. He looked horrible. He was lobbing up throws. He did absolutely nothing. I wasn't scared the whole time. It is what it is. Chicago is going to give us a tough test because of the national spotlight. Number one, Carson Wentz never played in a national spotlight like the NFL on Monday Night Football. All right. Now, if Carson Wentz can escape Chicago with a Monday night victory, I will be sold on Carson Wentz. I like how he performed last week. I like how his pocket precision was good. I like how mobile he was when he had to get away from pressure, even though he only had one rush yard. I like all that stuff. But at the same time, he has to show me that he could perform on the national spotlight. All right, because I've been watching this team, how long now? 14 years, 15 years, something like that. I've never once, and I'm being completely honest with you guys, all right? I've not once seen that one type of player besides T.O. that I believe could put us over the hump. Now, I liked McNabb, don't get me wrong. But he didn't do it for me. He always goofed around too much. He would have bad games, then he'd have great games. He was kind of Jekyll and Hyde. I want that one quarterback to show me that they want to take over this team, bring them to the Super Bowl, and ultimately win the championship. And can I see that in Carson Wentz? Abso-fucking-lutely. But at the same time, he needs to perform like this every single week. He performed great against Cleveland, don't get me wrong. But like I said before, Cleveland was a very, very, very bad team. All right? And the Chicago Bears are a completely different test. Now, everyone says that they're a terrible team. Sure, you could be right. But you have to understand that they have an actual NFL quarterback. Jay Cutler is a good quarterback. All right? Now, can he perform lazy at times, sluggish, and look bad? Absolutely. Yes, he can. But he also has Alshon Jeffrey at home against a fan base that, they're still into it. It's week 2. The fan base isn't going to give up just because they lost one game. Especially on a field type like that. That field type is one of the more shittier field types in the NFL, right next to Heinz Field. And if, God forbid, if it rains the day before, we could be playing on a mess. And you know how rookie quarterbacks can act when they're playing on a mess. You have to understand that Carson Wentz played inside a dome his whole career, right? So it's a huge test for Carson Wentz. Like, I'm not ready to give us this win. Do I think we can win? Absolutely. I think we could win 100%. But at the same time, our defense has to play good. And there were times where our defense wasn't really good last week. I could show you some film, but I don't have time for that. Jay Cutler, there's been games where he has shredded us. Like, absolutely shredded us. We have to double team Alshon Jeffrey. We have to do whatever we can to contain Jay Cutler in this game. Because Jay Cutler, I don't know what it is, other than that game in 2013, he always had a thing for destroying us. And I've always thought he was a good QB. So, And the thing is I never gave him an offensive line on any team he ever played on. The Denver Broncos, Chicago Bears, never gave him an offensive line. Not from what I've seen. He's always had trash-ass offensive lines. So, you got to contain Jay Cutler in this game. If you contain Jay Cutler, I think it's enough to win. I really do, because I don't see where they have anything else. Their defense is trash. And basically my 2 keys of the game are Jay Cutler versus Carson Wentz. The better QB is going to win. That's just how it is. That's how it is. And, it's not going to be a blowout. A lot of people are saying, yeah, we're going to fuck up this team. I would love to see a blowout. Don't get me wrong. I just don't see it. I do not see it. On the Monday Night Football spotlight in Chicago with the fans being the way they're going to be because it's early on in the season. I don't see it. It's a huge test. And if Carson Wentz comes out of this game victorious, doesn't matter by how much, I'm sold. Put me down as him being the franchise quarterback. Like it? Good enough? No trash talk this week. I have no one to trash. I don't care. I just want to escape Chicago with a victory. That's it. All right. Peace, guys. I'm out. Bye.